Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
We thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Besides, a different league, I'm coming. I'm flat out coming.
It's my quarterback. And if you guys do that, man, it's unfair.
Oh, yes. Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to another edition of the Sports Report Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. I got a calf the thousands with me tonight. But first, let me go ahead and bring in my co-host. This man has forgotten more baseball than I will ever know. Let me bring my man 7 and 7. What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. It only caused me a little bit of physical pain to watch the Patriots win this weekend. So outside of that, I'm doing all right. I mean, still trying to understand why the Browns are getting turned down by more women than Ando with a stack of pardons in a women's prison.
Damn.
But you know what? We'll see what happens.
That's messed up. Ando, let me bring you on in. How you doing, brother?
Really? If you just had less of a chance getting laid in a men's prison, I'd understand because my type's not there. But it's a women's prison, and I have no shot whatsoever. Screw you. I got a joke for you guys. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Geno Smith is so bad at football. How bad is Geno Smith? Geno Smith is so bad that the team he left went to the Super Bowl, and the team that he went to got the #1 pick. That's how bad at football Geno Smith is. That's my section.
So
how we do it.
What you're saying is all teams have to do is bring in Geno Smith as their quarterback, and they'll get the #1 pick. That's
and that means the Raiders will figure out who Super Bowl next year. Do we really want
figure
that?
Out soon enough? No. We'll figure out soon enough who's tanking for Archie Manning.
Yep.
Oh yeah. All right, and this next individual, I know has to be a happy individual. He is sitting up here with his Patriot garb on. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring in the one and only my good friend and yours, my boy Black at You. Black at You, what's up, man?
Oh my God! What vomited on your body, sir?
He looks like a gift shop.
He looks.
William.
Like general, except he's going for the Patriots.
Give him his credit. Since I've known him, he's always been a Pats fan.
So not like Kyle then.
Not like, I don't know about Kyle. I haven't known Kyle this long. I've known Range for some years, almost a decade. But he's always been a Patriots fan since I have known him. So give Rage. I'll give back at you that.
Gentlemen, it is really, really lonely at the top, man. It really is. Like,
that's how we felt for the last 7 years, wasn't it, Ando?
7 years. 7 years. 7 years.
I just
6 Super Bowl appearances, 4 Super Bowl wins, right? No, yeah.
3.
This is our 11th Super Bowl.
Do you want to?
Yeah. Sergeant, how you doing, man?
Do you want to?
But
Grayson, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream.
You guys aren't getting that Lombardi trophy.
Kenneth Fuller, how you doing, man? Thank you guys for coming out to the stream. We appreciate it.
But if I can just go on a slight rant here for a little bit. The discourse that has been going around since the AFC Championship that I've been seeing, and that I've been seeing from a few members of this fine show, is that New England had an easy schedule, and therefore they do not deserve to be playing in the Super Bowl.
I never said that.
Never said anything like that.
And I would just like to say this. Let me get this straight. So the problem people have is we get the schedule, we get enough wins to get into the playoffs, we beat who we need to beat, and we get to the Super Bowl. What's the problem?
I have a definition for that. Those are called haters. Let them hate.
That's a hate. It sounds like a bunch of people just committing hate crimes.
As a Chiefs fan, 7. If we wanted to go back to the Super Bowl, what would we have done? We would have won those games we wanted to win.
Yeah, it was so exhausting for the last 7 years being, in that contention spot every year. We're so tired.
We had to take a year off, right? We had to let new
everybody
blood.
needs a sabbatical every now and then. There's nothing wrong with it.
We needed new blood in that AFC Championship game, right? It's not like the dominance in the NFC where there's a new team that shows up in the NFC Championship game like every 2 or 3 years, right? Chiefs dominate. Josh Allen can't perform when it matters most, right? Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow decide, hey, we're going to take a couple of years off. We'll go once every 2 years, twice every 5 years, right? Lamar Jackson just doesn't want to perform in January. Who else do we got, right? It had to be the Chiefs, and it had to be the Patriots. One of those two teams has to make it.
Real quick, John, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the show.
All right, man. How y'all doing, man?
Appreciate you being here, man.
We're doing all right. John, can I ask you a question?
Sure, Ando.
This type of Super Bowl has to piss you off, right? As a fan of the Minnesota Vikings, to see Stephon Diggs on one sideline and to see Sam Darnold on the other, does that piss you off? And am I going to get hate mail tomorrow night?
Sam Darnold, yeah. Stephon Diggs, no. I don't give a shit enough. I felt like we should have kept Sam Darnold for re-signed him. Even if JJ McCarthy was the future. Yes. I'm a little pissed about Sam Darnold, but I'm happy for him at the same time.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Stephon Diggs, I don't give a shit about him.
No.
He can kick rocks at the bottom of the ocean.
No, because now this is starting to irritate me to my core. Everybody and their grandmama since Minnesota, not even since Minnesota, since Buffalo really, has been calling Stephon Diggs washed.
I ain't saying he was washed.
Well, not you.
I would call him
I was just referring to his attitude. That's why I said
I would call him a diva more than anything else.
There you go.
Yeah, washed? Yeah. Absolutely not. That guy.
Yeah, he's not washed. He can play football.
He's a diva.
That's it.
Now his decisions in choosing a girlfriend and massage girls, we can debate that a whole other time.
Look, pick the right guy. Robert Kraft knows those massage women like
the whole thing about it, though. The whole thing about it, you saw he could still play with the Texans. He just got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And the Texans. I forgot about that.
He just got hurt.
I forgot he even went there.
Yeah, he just got hurt. That's the only thing that slowed down that run. But he ain't a piece of trash. He can still play. That brother can play.
Yeah, he can still play football.
Oh,
he still got great. Yeah, he still has great hands catching the football.
Real quick, his leadership. Go ahead.
Real quick, let me bring my man Kyle in. Kyle, what's up? How you doing, brother?
Chilling. I'm gonna be on for a little bit. I got people coming through because this no shit knocked out the power, so I'm about to have a house.
I know y'all feeling it, man. I appreciate
we
you
got
coming through.
Something down here, so
we ain't getting nothing in Georgia.
Hold on,
man.
I will say
you've been in the high
for the first time in like 2.5 weeks. We are at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. I am super ecstatic. Let me tell you, man. I'm going to bust out
You guys
the
are
shorts
warmer than
tomorrow
we
for
are
work.
right now.
We got
Yeah.
damn near
Keith
2 feet
Kingman.
of snow.
Keith Kingman, when you win a championship, who doesn't want a happy ending? Any of you will stop playing. Appreciate you coming through, Keith
Look,
Kingman.
Robert Kraft hasn't had a whole lot of happy endings in New England in the last
my
decade.
God.
Oh,
my
God.
See,
Why are we hating on an old man for getting his balls
Dog,
rubbed in the massage parlor?
Diggy Dog Diz is going to
Whoa.
eat in the Super Bowl. Matt Truck Hollis too. Go Pats. Let's go ahead and talk about that game real quick. Patriots Broncos. Patriots win 10-7. Y'all know good and if you watch the game, y'all know good and damn well that if you had the expectation of Stidham to win this game, you a damn fool. That's number one. Number two, Sean Payton, you should be ashamed of yourself, sir. You took points off the board when you shouldn't have. And in a game like that, with the weather situation, what it was in the second half, you needed all the points you get. So, hey, extend him losing, okay. You could make an argument he played better than Drake May. You can make that argument. But because he had that one pass, that 151-yard pass that put him over stats-wise over Drake May. But
he also threw that really dumb interception at the end of the game. He also threw that fumble backwards pass. So did he really play better than Drake May? Drake May didn't turn over the football last night.
Drake May
played with himself.
You can't throw the ball away. You can't be doing those stupid little two-hand passes that he was doing. Stidham was trash.
No.
Hold on. Well, go ahead.
Stidham was not trash. Did he play like a backup who hasn't had a meaningful snap in 3 years? Absolutely. But he wasn't trash. That's not fair to Jarrett Stidham. I would argue that, especially when you look at how close the score was, 10-7, despite those two turnovers that were just mentioned, Denver's defense played lights out the entire game.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
As expected. And if Sean Payton gets those 3 points instead of leaving him on the table,
they could have won the game.
They're very much in line to actually win that game.
Mm-hmm.
So I cannot say that Jarrett Stidham was trash.
Yeah.
I can say he played exactly like a backup does that hasn't played a meaningful snap in 3 years. But you can't put this on Stidham. This loss is more on Sean Payton than anybody else on that Broncos sideline.
It was decision-making by the Broncos brass in that game. Look, you should have people looking at the weather knowing that the game is going to turn to shit in the third and fourth quarter, especially the fourth quarter. Payton screwed up the game. I'm not saying that the Patriots didn't win it because you knew that they were going to have a hell of a fight against that Broncos defense. And hats off to the Broncos defense. In 9 games out of 10 in the postseason, you hold a team to 10 points. You hold a team to less than 13, less than 2 touchdowns. You're more than likely winning that game. The Broncos defense did everything they had to. The only touchdown that they gave up was on a short field of 12 yards.
Yep.
The only other scoring drive that they had was early in the third quarter with that field goal. The Broncos defense did their job. Hats off to the Broncos as a Chiefs fan. I almost regurgitated, almost. But as a fan of football, I will give credit where credit is due. The defense did what it had done all year. The offense. And I think it's not even the offense. The decision-making of the coaching staff is what screwed up the Broncos. Not necessarily the players, but the coaching staff is what screwed over Broncos last night.
Here,
Kyle, let me go to you. What are your thoughts about the game?
Well, let's start off with this.
A part-time Patriots fan.
This is for see, I'm happy he said that. This is for the pretending dynasty that rests over in Kansas City. See the fact when this is back in the Super Bowl.
Hold on. Let me get mine. Hold on.
All is right in the universe. I was tired for you red jerseyed fuckers and your Kermit the Frog sounding quarterback in the Super Bowl. I was tired of this. Fucking tired of it.
He was tired of Kermit.
I'll give you $200 for that jersey.
But anyway,
Denver should have lost a prior week, but Superman Allen turned the ball over 4 times, total of 5 turnovers. Peyton mismanaged his games. I thought Peyton made some head scratches against Buff.
Oh, he absolutely did. That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
That's fair.
I said the same shit yesterday. The whole thing, Sean Payton tried to get cute. The shit backfired.
3 things. I'm glad you said that.
I mean, ain't that what he does though?
Yes, he tries to get cute.
That's what he does.
There were 3 things that were going on in my mind when I was watching that game. You mentioned the first one. Sean Payton got cute, which is what every single team tries to do with the New England Patriots. Going back to Brady and Belichick, they always get cute at the wrong time, and it ends up biting them in the ass every single time. The second thing that went through my mind was God must be a Patriots fan. Because
don't set me up like this. You know what's gonna happen.
Man, oh man. First off, like y'all said, that Denver defense was incredible. And when Stidham threw that first touchdown, I actually got worried, like, oh shit, we might have a game here. But then the skies opened up, and this is how I know that Mike Vrabel was the true successor to Bill Belichick, because him and Drake May, instead of trying to outscore their opponents, they managed the game, and that was the biggest factor in the second half of the game when it started to snow. They started managing the game, they started trying to get as close to that first down line as they possibly can, through passes when they needed to. If they didn't they took no unnecessary risks, threw the ball out when they needed to, and then Drake May came in like Superman, like a real Superman, not like Josh Allen, a real Superman, and got that first down when they needed it. Game management. That's what won them the AFC Championship.
John, what you think about this game, man?
Think honestly, like the whole time, like last week we were looking for Denver's defense to be Denver defense. Their defense did that this week, because the Patriots, they're normally known for putting up a decent amount of points on people. But their defensive line showed up like we talked about all year.
Yep.
Played with a back. I mean, honestly, had Bo Nix been in this game, they probably would have won it. Just judging the way the game looked. Granted, it would have been Sean Payton would have probably tried to manage it differently. He still would have definitely tried to be cute out there, because that, like I said, that's just what Sean Payton does. That's his MO. Like, that's his whole MO.
Right.
I didn't get to watch the whole entire game, but like once I saw the final score, I was like, well, damn. Like, the Denver's defense definitely showed up, but so did, so did the damn Patriots defense. So
what I will say about the Patriots, right? The thing that we talk about with Denver's defense is they get to the quarterback, which is all fine and dandy. You can get to the quarterback. Where New England won the football game defensively were those 2 turnovers that they had. You take away those 2 turnovers, especially that backwards lateral pass, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't give New England the short field. So you take away 7 points there. 3-10 or 3-7, it's still a low scoring game, still an ugly game to watch, but New England still has an opportunity, right? At the end of that game, you make a couple field goals, they're still in that game. But those 2 turnovers really killed Denver. I think Denver, the coaching decisions early in the game came back to haunt them. And then those 2 turnovers. So, like I said, hats off to Denver. In any sports league, it is hard to win 14 games unless you're the Colorado Rockies from baseball, and then it's real easy to lose 14 games. But to win 14 games, look, hats off to them. They got a great foundation. They just need to tweak some things. I think Denver's a good team. They'll be back.
Seven, what's your thoughts on the game, man?
I think a lot of it's been said. this was Sean Payton trying to be too cute. This was the absence of Bo Nix, which I do think has an impact on the game. I can't say for sure that Denver wins it, but I think that we're having. I think that we're having a different conversation because it's. I mean, you've been able to tell this year and last year that Bo Nix's decision making is amazing. His arm talent is fantastic, and it causes me physical pain as a Chiefs fan to admit these things about one of my divisional rivals. But I legitimately like Bo Nix. I think that right now Bo Nix has shown us more consistency than what Justin Herbert showed us that we were all saying was there, but we kept having those if moments with Justin Herbert. There's no if moments with Bo Nix so far. No. Well, I mean, outside of if Bo Nix is there, do the Broncos win? But that's not to his talent. That's to just situational. But when we look at the Patriots, Mike Vrabel deserves Coach of the Year. Yeah. We look at this team. We look at a team that is absolutely, night and day what they have been since Belichick left. Mm-hmm. We now have absolute confirmation that Belichick had some impact on those old teams, but it wasn't just Belichick.
Nope.
And that I think speaks volumes as to why maybe he hasn't popped back up in the NFL, because all these other teams are like, what are we going to get if we bring him in? Because Tom Brady was just fine. Yes, the Patriots crumbled, but once they had a competent coach back in their thing, back in their hallways, all of a sudden we see the Patriots back at the top. So
nobody expected them to be this good.
No,
not this quick. Not
fast.
Quick.
No.
And I think that the speed of the turnaround is something that speaks volumes to not just the quality of the environment that's there right now, but what Tennessee gave up when they let Mike Vrabel go. Because that I think also should be called out.
Yeah. What Tennessee's... I most sorry, go ahead, man.
No, go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say the thing that I like most about Mike Vrabel is that I think he goes about the Patriot way a slightly differently than Bill Belichick. Mike Vrabel, he comes across to me as a player's coach, but he still demands accountability. He's got some Bill Belichick in him. He still demands accountability. He still demands you do your job, and that's how you win the game. Like he has a little bit of how a lot of today's NFL coach is mostly for the players. They're a player type coach, but he does maintain the Patriot way like Bill Belichick does. And I think that's why, like I said, he is the rightful successor to him. It's unfortunate that Gerard Mayo had to be sacrificed like that in order to get Mike Vrabel, but he's the true successor to him, and he deserves Coach of the Year without question.
Let me go to Kyle real quick with this one, then I'll go back around the room. Do you find it impressive that Drake May has played poorly, but they're still getting wins?
I'm not gonna say it's poor. It's just the condition of the game. I've seen some shitty quarterback play that leads to W's.
Mm-hmm.
The defense did what they were supposed to do. The 86, what did he have? 86 yards passing or some shit?
86, 10 of 21 for 86, and he took 5 sacks.
Now, when I saw that pop up on the screen, I was like, damn, they won. That's crazy with these pedestrian. Because my nephew was like, well, the conditions made it to where they couldn't do this. I was like, dude, I saw Tom Brady and Peyton Manning playing that same type of weather and throw for 3 and some change. So I'm not going to say this indictment on the offense, because at the end of the day, I don't think they have the horses on the offensive end as far as receivers that are going to beat you and have 100+ yards or whatever for him to throw maybe 200. So again, they played to their strengths yesterday. It was an ugly ass game. The game was ugly. It was ugly.
Oh yeah, it was ugly.
I think it was ballsy that they leaned heavily on defense in the second half of the game. Like as soon as the elements came into as soon as the elements became a factor, it was like we're not going to be scoring. We cannot score. We know the conditions on the field are not going to be ideal for us, and we know what we're dealing with that Denver defense. Mm-hmm. So the Patriot defense is what we're going to lean on to win us that game, and they did.
And you got to think too. If you look at the DNA of the team, not just now, just in general, they know how to win ugly football games.
Yeah.
Christian Gonzalez is the fucking truth, man.
Dude, you can argue that over the last 30 years since Parcells, Pete Carroll, Bill Belichick, that the team has had some sort of a DNA on defense. They've had complementary players on the offensive side. So in the 90s, you had Bledsoe, you had Curtis Martin, you had Ben coach Sean Jefferson, Terry Glenn. Right, you had offensive pieces, but the defense is what made the Patriots good in the 90s. It's what took them to Super Bowl 31. It's what kept them in talks with that AFC East when you had Jim Kelly in Buffalo, Dan Marino, and up-and-coming Peyton Manning in Indianapolis, and then that other team that was in the division that maybe won a couple, maybe like a division title or one. But then the 2000s and the 2010s. It's always been a defensive team for New England. They just had nice offensive pieces. And you can tell that when they went offensively and didn't focus on the defensive side of the ball, Super Bowl 42, Super Bowl 46, or not even making it to the Super Bowl at all when they were an offensive team. So there's just, I think this speaks to Robert Kraft, I think, finally getting a finger on the pulse, realizing Jared Mayo wasn't the guy. And again, it sucks that he had to be the scapegoat. But knowing what kind of culture Mike Vrabel brings to the team after watching how he was in Tennessee, it's just hats off to that entire Patriots organization because they came together as a team for the greater good this year.
Now, let me go to you, Seven. Had you been impressed with the fact that even though Drake Mays played terrible, now, granted, he's gone against three of the best defenses, but he's played terrible, but the Patriots are still getting wins.
You see, and this is the thing that I think the Patriots don't get enough credit for, and all the people that call it a Mickey Mouse or an easy schedule, is they've beat 3 top 5 defenses this year. Beat them. Not. Oh, it was a questionable call. No, they beat them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that shows. I think that shows the quality of the team. But when we look at Drake May this year actually had the highest QBR out of all starting quarterbacks in the league. He only threw 8 picks all season with 31 touchdowns, 4,394 passing yards. Drake May is not a bad quarterback. Mm-hmm. And yes, he's had some difficult games, but these were all games that he had obstacles that he had to overcome. And the ultimate truth is how he overcomes those obstacles isn't judged by his passing yards. In the playoffs, it's did you win the fucking game? And guess what? They won the game. Yep. So to criticize Drake May when all he did was exactly what's asked of him. Oh, he was just managing games. What else are you going to do in that weather yesterday? You're going to manage the game, just like they were talking about. You're going to manage the game. There is nothing wrong with that. Every good NFL quarterback manages games.
Yep, you're right.
How did Tom Brady win 7 Super Bowls, for fuck's sake?
Really good.
With managing games. And so to criticize Drake May for being a game manager makes no sense to me whatsoever.
But you know what, Seven? It's funny you said that, because on the opposite end of that, they sit and say, "Oh, Jalen Hurts is a winner," but he manages fucking games. He's a game man. Jalen Hurts is a glorified game manager, for real. In all seriousness, he's a glorified game manager. He's not that great, but when you turn around, everything I hear is, "Oh, but he just wins. He won 1 fucking Super Bowl." Okay, cool. That's it. He's been to 2. He won 1.
He's got pieces surrounding him.
Mind you, if they lose AJ Brown, let's say
I think they're a better team.
No, it ain't no if.
They lose AJ Brown.
Ain't no if.
When they lose
Ain't no
AJ
if.
Brown,
It's when they get rid of
when they lose
crybaby ass.
when they lose him,
Reading books on the sideline.
he's going to look even worse. As soon as they lose him, he's going to look even worse.
Can
I'm telling
I
you that now.
argue? Can I argue something with you guys real quick? Will keeps saying the Patriots are winning despite Drake May's terrible play. So
No,
I
I'm
just
saying
pulled up.
despite Drake May's
Hold
terrible
on,
play.
because I just pulled up his stats
They're not,
for.
they're not bad.
No, they're not. So in the game against the Chargers, you could argue, but I mean, besides Denver, but that's because of the weather. Drake May went 17 of 29. So QBR of 68 with the quarterback rating of 86. He had 1 touchdown, 1 interception, but threw for 268. He did take 5 sacks. Now, that game, I do believe, if I remember right, halfway through the rain started coming down, or was that the night that it was really cold in New England? Doesn't matter. So that's game 1. He performed a hell of a lot better than Justin Herbert, who was 19 of 31 for 159 yards. Herbert took 6 sacks in that game. In the game against the Texans, he went 16 of 27, 179 yards. Again, took 5 sacks. But he threw 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns and only threw 1 interception. So go ahead, 7.
I was going to say, how many times did the Patriots defense give him a short field in that game?
Against the Texans? Probably 2. Because of the 4 interceptions that Stroud threw. One of the interceptions was a pick 6. So, yeah, I would say 2. 2 short field. Well, here, I can pull that up. Hold on, because I can do play-by-play.
Because, I mean, there was punts that, like, there was, and again, I'm not saying Drake May's the greatest quarterback in the league. He's not. That's Patrick Mahomes, and people are going to have to prove it before we'll say otherwise. But Drake May's done exactly what was asked of him. Win games.
Yeah. Yeah, so of the Patriots' touchdown drives against the Texans, one went 6 plays for 66. That was after a punt. Patriots got a touchdown on one of the pick 6s. Then, yeah, every single score that New England had did not come off of a turnover. Every single score that they had came off of a punt. Yeah, came off of a punt from Houston. So it was not short fields.
It's crazy how it's crazy how somebody can do exactly what you ask of them. Yep. Which in professional sports comes down to win. T-Pain's song wasn't all I do is get stats for me. It was all I do is win. And that's what he's done.
And this is why I don't get the discourse surrounding the Patriots. It's like, to me, like, it seems like the way you win matters more than just winning.
It's got to be a corporate seat.
And I just don't understand that.
No. It's not even a valid argument or a real discourse. It's the fact people don't like the fact they're back in the fucking Super Bowl or hasn't made it to the playoffs and were as good as they were. That's all it is. There's no discourse. Drake May was top 5 in passing yards. So he's not a game manager. He threw for over 4,000 yards.
So Drake May, by all this logic, deserves to win league MVP.
No, that's still Matt Stafford.
I think it's Stafford's. I think the media is going to give it to Stafford.
Let's be clear. I can acknowledge the W's, but, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, fuck the Patriots.
You gotta look at what, but first of all, to clarify, to clarify, again, I don't think Drake May, his regular season, great. I don't think his playoffs have been serviceable at best. But again, he has gone up against the 3 top defenses.
And he's come out with wins
in the AFC, and he's won. But when you talk about MVP is looked at as another thing. MVP is more looked at as a lifetime achievement type of deal, and that's going to be Matt Stafford all day.
Well, you can't say that they're going up against the top 5 defenses in the AFC. They're going up against the top 5 defenses in the NFL. The Chargers were the 5th best defense. Texans was the 2nd, and the Broncos were the 1st.
I'm just quantifying it by conference because it was conference championship.
But see, you know what pisses me off with the MVP thing, especially when it comes to quarterbacks? I'm gonna give you a prime example. When Tom Brady played for the Bucs and the Bucs went to the Super Bowl, right? Aaron Rodgers got MVP. Correct? That year. Aaron Rodgers got MVP. Aaron Rodgers didn't have better numbers than Tom Brady.
No.
Aaron
Not that
Rodgers
year.
not an MVP.
And this is why I'm personally sick of the award itself, because
It's a quarterback award.
it's a quarterback award, and
a
I get it. The
quarterback
quarterback
award.
is the most
Last year it
important
should have gone to
position in
Saquon. The year
football.
before that, it should have gone to Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
And Myles Garrett should have at least gotten a nod for the MVP this year. Even if he doesn't win
Hell
it, he
yeah.
should have been on list.
When you break a record like that, man.
but it pisses me. No, I'm sorry. Like, I just to throw this in, it genuinely pisses me off when they throw players of other positions into consideration for a league MVP. It's like when they put a rap song in the nomination for song of the year against a bunch of songs that no one ever fucking heard of. It's the same shit. It's like, don't do that. We understand that the quarterback is the most important position in the league, but they just have a quarterback award.
Hold on.
Exactly.
We got a question. We got a question for chomping in at the bit. What's up, everybody? What's up, chat? Appreciate y'all being here. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Who is more valuable, the guy throwing the Puka and the Adams, or the guy throwing the Diggs, Douglas, and Butte? Butte.
The guy throwing to Diggs, Douglas, and Butte.
I don't. But here's the question that when it comes to the MVP, and then we discuss this in this fashion all the time on this show for any league MVP across any sport. If you take Drake May away from the Patriots, you take Matt Stafford away from the Rams, and put an average quarterback in their positions, and we're just saying a blanket average.
I'll be the average.
Which team goes farther? The Rams or the Patriots? And I think it's
the Rams got an average.
The
Rams got an average quarterback as a backup right now. I think it's Jimmy G.
Nope, it's Josh Dobbs. Josh Dobbs.
Okay, he did take
Jimmy
him
G
over.
is backup in Jimmy G is backup in.
Here's why I would still think.
Right, with the Rams, right?
Yeah,
I think
that's what I'm saying.
the Ram, but I think that is because the Rams spend more. Like, the Rams spend more to get the best talent to their team. So I would say the Rams would win. The thing that makes the Patriots good is that they know how to develop players.
Yeah.
All right.
I think the Rams, they have more maturity on their team and experience.
Yeah.
Versus the Patriots do. So, because
But,
especially
like I say-
receiver, quarterback, defensively,
Oh, yeah.
they got experiences in all the right positions.
But hell, Jimmy G is right now with the Rams, so that's a deep.
But
just saying, that's Jimmy G. He went to the Super Bowl. He ain't win, but he went to the Super Bowl.
The reason that I would argue that the Patriots go farther comes down to, if you look at everything that these teams are facing, everything is all equal to what they faced, and we're at this point. The Patriots go farther because of that defense. Because that defense is a quality, well-run defense. And yes, some of that has to do with how good Mike Vrabel is. Mike Vrabel is more of a defensive coach, as we've discussed. Sean McVay, when he doesn't have his nose in the snow, is an offensive coach.
Disrespectful.
His eyes are
Wait a minute.
His eyes
You
are
saying he'd be on that Michael Irvin?
He and Jim Irsay have the same guy. That's all I'm saying.
Sean Payton
had the same guy. Jim Irsay is no longer
Had
with
the
us.
same guy.
My thing with the Rams, their front seven ain't to be messed with. They back end sucks, but that front seven ain't to be messed with. They just need to get better on this. They just need to get better on the secondary, and they'll be right on track with everybody else defensively.
Sean Payton is like Doc Rivers.
Yeah. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Sean Payton, to me, Sean Payton has been living off of that Super Bowl. What was it? 44 when all his life,
2009,
and then when like there was that like couple of seasons when he wasn't coaching and he was doing he was at Fox, and like suddenly he became like this highly sought out head coach. For what?
But
for what? Your last coaching gig, you fucking you won a Super Bowl in New Orleans in 2009. And then after that, you continuously fell short for the.
That's a good man. That's a hot take.
Hey, I said that a couple weeks ago. I said that a couple weeks ago.
Let go. And then you just sat on the sidelines.
Hey, I said that a couple weeks ago.
Just like Doc Rivers.
I said that a couple weeks ago. There's a lot of guys out here living off one championship.
Listen. If we just have a Doc Rivers category, like if we have a Doc Rivers coaching category, it would be Sean Payton, hear me out, Mike McCarthy, and John Harbaugh.
Yes.
John Harbaugh.
Thank you.
All
Thank
three of
you.
them fall into that category.
No.
That's all.
Hey, but here's I'm going to throw this out there.
Does Mike Tomlin fall in that category?
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't even get credit for the Super Bowl he won because that was all cowards.
The cowards team. Yeah.
Hey, man, I get it, but he has the championship. I get it.
Peyton, Doc Rivers,
Mike
and Dusty
Tomlin
Baker,
on
all the
any other
same people.
team.
Mike
Tomlin,
what's his face?
coaching any other team does not have the career that he's had.
My former Yankees manager,
Joe Girardi.
Joe Girardi. Yeah.
Joe Girardi, yeah.
Hold on. I got somebody else. I got somebody
John
else right
Calipari.
here. John Calipari.
Yeah, John Calipari. No.
Damn.
Hold on.
He lives off that. He lives off that Super Bowl title.
He called it straight, but it's accurate.
He's had John Calipari has had the best recruiting talent in the fucking country continuously, religiously, and he has one national title to show for it. He belongs
Nobody
in the
ever stays.
Doc Rivers, bro.
But hold on. And I'm going to throw this out there, and I'm going to piss off an entire city when I say this, but everybody in here is going to know that I'm right. The next football coach, the next NFL coach that we are going to be adding into the like Doc Rivers is Nick Sirianni.
I agree.
He ain't getting another one. He ain't getting another one. It ain't going to happen
As a head coach.
I'm glad Gene ain't here.
Doesn't have.
Wait a
It's gonna
minute.
get
John
to a
Harbaugh
point where
falls in
his
that category
players do
too.
not
Yeah,
fucking
he's
That's
matter.
what he said. Yeah, he said John Harbaugh.
Yeah,
Wait,
Harbaugh falls in
wait.
that category. Yeah.
So
And then Boheim from
He's gonna
Syracuse.
get fired.
Yep.
do we throw, even though he doesn't have a Super Bowl, do we throw Kyle Shanahan in here as well?
Nah,
Gotta have a Super
because
Bowl
you got to
to be
win
a
one.
You gotta have a
gotta-
Super Bowl.
You
Yes.
gotta win
You
one.
can't even be in the Doc Rivers category.
You gotta have one.
You gotta win
Criteria-
one.
You gotta have one.
To me, the
At least one.
criteria of the Doc Rivers Award
At
is
least
when
one.
you win one championship and you live off of that one championship every single team you go to.
Cool.
So Mike Holmgren then has to fit in that category because he only won the
Wait,
one.
wait.
Mm.
Wait. I know another NBA coach that falls into that category.
I don't know. I think I know you about to say.
Ty Lue.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Ty Lue too. Yes.
Yep.
I'm breaking Kyle right now.
Yeah,
Like,
No, you
that's
didn't
accurate,
go
man.
Wait. Doesn't Mike
Hold
Bowen?
on.
That's accurate.
Mike
Hold
Bowen
on,
has
wait a second.
Oh, that's not right.
been
That's
bad.
not.
This
No,
ain't
no,
right,
no.
man.
He got
Oh,
hurt.
No, I don't
He got
accept
hurt,
that.
bro.
He got hurt. I don't accept.
Oh,
All right, you
Oh.
guys. All right,
We
you
got
guys.
one other championship game to talk about. Well, what's that other championship
Yes,
game?
we got another championship game we need to talk about. Also want to let everybody know this episode is being brought to you by Maono Microphones and the PD200 wireless microphone. USB, we got it. XLR, we got it. And of course, wirelessly, you got it. You can even do a podcast from your bathroom. So definitely check out this microphone, maono.com.
That's called an OnlyFans channel.
Yeah. Fun fact, Mike McCarthy was on the toilet when he took that head coaching job for Pittsburgh.
He probably
That's how
was.
shitty they are.
Gonna talk about Seattle and the Rams. Seattle gets the victory 31-27.
That was a great game.
I
Much
was
better than that
game.
Denver New England game.
I was happy. I was happy because I was told this morning it's not really a revenge game for Cooper Kupp. I'm still happy for Cooper beating his old team. But let me go, John. What are you thinking about this game? Should the Seahawks have won this game, or did the Rams just come up short?
the Seahawks won it. I'm gonna tell you where they won it. Up front. There were times Sam Darnold had threw some of the best passes. He just like he threw in Minnesota when he had all day in the pocket. They protected Sam Darnold when it counted. He got to throw the ball in the right places. Jackson Smith and Jigma, anytime that young brother when it got the football, Sam Darnold had enough time to get rid of it.
I think Damian is a little salty.
But yeah, man, the Seahawks totally won that game, man. They won the game fair and square. Like I don't know what else you can say about it. They offensive line showed up. Granted, we all know what happens when Sam Darnold doesn't have enough time. So that offensive line showed up for him. Jackson Smith and Jigman definitely showed it. Cooper Kupp showed up for him too. Hell, so yeah, Seahawks definitely won that game.
Cal, what you think about the Rams and the Seahawks, my friend?
I wasn't one of those people that was running around. You know, the Rams fans and the San Francisco 49ers fans thinking they're going to win. Like, y'all really thought they're the number 5 seeded team. You thought they were going to be the number 1 team. Like, come on, man, stop that shit. It was phenomenal. Both quarter. Matthew Stafford played like an MVP.
Great.
He played like an MVP. But fucking Sam Darnold played like a goddamn MVP.
Yeah,
that was the thing. No mistakes. He made 0 mistakes. I was like, what the fuck happened last year in Minnesota?
He couldn't be protected.
This the same dude. The game itself was great. I think Sean McVay, to me, he's always been overrated. Like Seven said, he got to lay off of the snow. You got to lay off of it. Stay away from the snow, Sean. Leave the snow alone. Just leave the snow alone. Leave the snow alone. Seattle played. I'm not gonna say they played a flawless game, but they did what they were supposed to do. They got the lead and kept it. So that's what you're supposed to do.
Stay off the snow.
Damien, go fuck yourself.
Yep, you're going to HR, Damien.
Damien, yeah, go fuck yourself.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Chiefs next are gonna give Henry
your
Ruggs a
ass to
shot.
the
Now that he's
office.
gonna be out of prison, just gotta hope he doesn't crash and burn.
No, he's going to the Patriots. Tell me I'm wrong. That's what he does. That's what Robert Kraft does.
Black G, tell me about the Rams and the Seahawks, man.
I was really praying that the Seahawks will lose. They were who I did not want to see at the Super Bowl because I'm actually kind of worried about their defense, but I'm gonna say hats off to them. What a fucking story for Sam Darnold, man. Like, especially being drafted to the New York Jets and just having to suffer through that hellaciously shitty organization. And then, the Jets really impressed me with how fucking terrible they are. Another time. But and then kind of living a journeyman quarterback's life for a while to find his way in Seattle. And he's been playing phenomenally. Like, I can't say enough about him. So congratulations to him for making a Super Bowl. I was watching that game, and there were 2 instances I saw in which Matt Stafford cost the Rams the game. And I think y'all know what I'm talking about. There were 2 times in which, well, for one, he was in the red zone. He had a wide open lane to run it in, and he did. Twice I saw that. That was 12. That was 12 points right there. The Rams should be playing in the Super Bowl right now if it wasn't for Matt Stafford. So that's that. But other than that, I think I'm actually, I'm also worried about the top and bottom right. When I kind of look at myself for a while, I can see that. Thanks.
Thank you for blessing us with your presence, Mr. Gore.
Thanks.
Oh,
kind
God.
of look like Frank Gore.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, like their receivers are fucking great.
Oh,
JSN,
The problem is you could bracket Jackson Smith and Jimma, but the thing is, Cooper Kupp can show up. Now, did he have the best season in the world? No, but he can still show up. He can still show up at pivotal times of the game to get you through. Yeah. Ando, thoughts on the Rams and Seahawks, my friend?
I think the better team won. I think if you break it down through X's and O's, I think the Seahawks defense, while they don't have
what?
Jacoby.
Yes,
Brissett.
he does. Yes, Jacoby Brissett. He looks exactly like Jacoby Brissett.
Actually, I think he's now Jacoby Brisket. I think that's
I like it. Jacoby Brisket.
Yeah, it's Jacoby
the guy's always getting cooked with the team that he's on. I like it. No, for real. I think when you break it down on an X's and O's schemes, I think the Seahawks, they remind me a lot of the Patriots defense back in the early 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, where you have people that know them by name, but none of them are major skill players. They kind of played as a unit, and I think Mike McDonald, his head for defense. Fuck you! I do not look like Carson Wentz. Fuck you! I just got hurt on the podcast. I can't play no more. I'm injured. Fucking injured again. This fucking guy right here is gonna break.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
I'm trying to fucking monologue here, Philly. You've got to shut up, man.
Holy shit!
Oh my god,
that's crazy.
Where the fuck was I before Philly just threw that unnecessary garbage on the field?
Yeah, damn.
I'm absolutely happy. Definitely Carson. I'm done. Fuck you. Devin, you talk. It's your turn, sir.
Man, Carson. So since Carson Wentz has put himself back on the bench,
it's got to be the hairline.
Hold on, we got to find Nick Foles down, man. Where's Nick Foles? We got to find Nick Foles, man.
The Seahawks looked great in that game. That defense is on a completely different level. I do find it absolutely hilarious that if the Seahawks win, Drew Lock will get a Super Bowl ring before Lamar Jackson, which to me I find absolutely hilarious.
And Josh Allen.
Yeah, and Josh Allen.
He's the backup.
Yeah, he's the backup for the Seahawks. Is Drew Lock?
I thought it was Milroe.
Nope. Milroe is on the bench.
Okay.
Milroe's third. Milroe's their third.
Their third string. Okay.
Scout team quarterback.
Yep.
But
hey, he gets a ring too.
Yep.
Yeah, he gets a ring too. But to me, it's just this Seahawks team looks really good. Like it's a clean. They play a clean game, and what we saw out of the Rams was sloppy mistakes. Like there was times, I'm pretty sure I put it in the sports report chat at one point. It looked like the Rams almost weren't prepared at times
against a team that they play twice a year.
Yep.
Exactly. Like it looked like they didn't expect it.
What I say?
Me, yep. I mean, yes, it's we know that Sean McVay's favorite candle scent is Colombian, but the truth is that the Rams didn't look like they were properly prepared. And so I would definitely put the loss.
He's not talking about coffee beans, ladies and gentlemen.
No. I don't put the loss for the Rams as much on the coaching staff or as much on the players as I do on the coaching staff.
Oh my God.
And that's simply because
oh shit. That was funny.
The Rams just
fuck you, Damien. HR, sir. HR.
The Rams just didn't seem like they wanted they wanted to adjust the way that they should. Because
don't fight back.
I am.
I don't know who that guy is. Fight back.
I catch strays from this guy every single week, man. He's got a permanent seat in HR.
God damn. I unfortunately I can't write Damien up for this one because that one's kind of
Kevin.
That's a cartoon rabbit. Buster Baxter is a cartoon rabbit.
And don't let him do this shit to you.
You gonna let this fucking prick talk to you like that?
We're gonna what we're gonna do,
he
Ando, is
called
we're just
me
gonna change. You're just gonna
Jacoby
change your name
Brisket.
to Animal Control because you're out here catching strays. That's really what we're gonna do. Is but
Hey, Casey, bro.
The Rams didn't look like they belonged. And that's weird because of they had a 12-5 record. They earned the right to be there, but they didn't look like they deserved it.
Can
They
I
didn't
ask
look
you a
like they
question,
belonged.
Kevin? We know how much of an offensive mind Sean McVay is. If the Bears beat the Rams last week, do the Bears put up a better fight than the Rams did, or is it still Seahawks completely destroyed?
No.
Who do I rep? Saints, and I rep the Saints.
That's why he doesn't talk about his team.
No,
pretty much.
Because he's conditioned himself to look past the results.
Yeah,
like his great GM Mickey Loomis.
Yep,
he trash.
Yep,
he trash.
Big old trash pile.
Big old trash pile. Talking about, he has to be guaranteed a job. I made that motherfucker the damn janitor and move on.
Fuck you, Damien. Oh my god. Fuck you, Damien.
Damn.
You got to park in the back.
No. You're gonna let this fucking prick talk to you like that? The fuck is this world coming to?
Oh god. Okay, but no, it's again the Rams. The Rams look. I mean, their stats you can speak to if you're in favor of the Rams. Matt Stafford only had 1 sack, no picks. Then we lost. They only lost 1 turnover, but they actually recovered. They lost 1 of their fumbles. They recovered 1 of Seattle's fumbles. So that kind of washed out to really, it's kind of neutral in the turnover game. But the Rams defense especially came up short. Giving up 31 points in a playoff game against a team that like we look at Darnold's history. We look at just the history and where this team has been as a whole over the last few years. The Rams defense didn't look like they belonged.
I said it before.
I'm just saying that's how they looked in the game.
I said it before. I'll say it again. The Rams front 7 is fantastic. On paper, you got superstars all on that DL. But when it comes to that secondary, boy, that secondary trash.
Can I also state
trash?
Can I also state 1 for 8 on 3rd downs? The Rams do not win football games when they don't convert more than 50%. The Seahawks defense came in with the game plan and they shut Stafford down. They put them in 3rd and long situations several times over the course of that entire game. And more importantly, I think that the Seahawks didn't have a single turnover in that entire game. So you take those 2 things into effect. That's how you win football games.
I will say that that number 27 for the damn Seahawks. Oh man,
Tyreek.
I would have kicked his ass up out that game so fast. you hear me? Like
he knew better. He knew better.
Yeah.
Bro, and did turn around and get burnt for the touchdown the very next play. You out of here. Sorry. Like, you can't do that. I mean, he got completely smoked.
Hell no, bro.
I missed that one. Put it back up.
Hey, no, just let it go.
It's not
like
us.
what else is else.
It's not us. It's another show. It's another show he's referring to.
I don't know. He could be in Bangladesh. This could be his morning. Drink coffee, watch the sports report, take a shit.
He could be. But
you can use Damien to wipe his ass.
Real quick before we get out of here, I want to get early Super Bowl predictions from everybody. I'm not looking for points. I'm just looking for a straight up early prediction. Kyle, I'll start with you.
You already know what it is. Like I told you last week, I laughed in my son's face when he was a child when the Patriots beat the Seahawks. So I want his Seahawks to win. Just for him.
John, who you got, man?
Seahawks gonna win this. Sam
We already
Darnold
know who
gonna get
black
his
you going.
Cinderella story.
We already know who black you going for.
Let's
We
see.
already know.
There you go.
Oh, okay, okay.
No.
Okay. There you go. There you go. All right. All right. Who the hell?
He's saying that John looks like Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, I
mean,
saw it. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man. All right.
He's lucky I can't see a picture of him.
Fuck you,
Ando.
Phil.
Ando, who you
That's
going with,
another
Ando?
TV
Carson
now, man.
right.
Early predictions. I'm gonna go Seahawks.
7, who you going with?
You already said fuck the Patriots.
Early prediction is I'm going Seahawks because of the defense. That's legitimately the reason why. Yes, fuck the Patriots, but like I like that defense.
That Seahawks defense is playing really well right now. Really well. I got
hold on,
early
hold
prediction.
on.
I got the Seahawks.
Philly, can we say that 7, the guy in the middle, looks like Brian Dable?
Hold on.
Oh, 7 don't look like that. What the hell? I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Hold on.
Hey, he got an Eagles thing in his profile thing. In case, get him.
I'm just here so I don't get fined. That's a good one.
We're going to finish what Pete wouldn't do at the 1 yard line. There you go.
Want to lose. But I like the Calais Campbell comp for Kyle better than I do Marshawn Lynch.
All right. That's going to be all our time for this evening. I want to thank everybody on the panel. We do appreciate you. I also want to thank everybody in the chat. Appreciate you guys coming through, being so lively. You guys made this show what it was tonight for real.
Except for you, Philly. Fuck you.
We appreciate you. He said, I'm just here for the food. Once again, thank you to Wide Wide Network for having us here. Thank you for sponsoring the show, Maono Microphones. We appreciate that. We will see you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Everyone have a great week and take care.